Hello, everybody. It's your boy Nicky Tiger. I saw a video and I just had to share this video because the guy talks facts. It's by SouthpawHuncho. The video name is "How Monk Mode Can Change Your Life for 1 year." I'm gonna share the video with you guys. I'll pin the link below for his video so you guys can have it. But I'm telling you, if you want motivation, this video has it. He might say a lot of bad words. I'm telling you right now, but he's just straight up facts. Um, and I just have to share it. So let's do this right quick. This is the guy right here. He's mostly about fitness. He talks about fitness, motivation, and all that stuff. But if you need to get motivated, let's listen to this.
So I'm going to talk about how I transformed my life in 1 year by going monk mode. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did in 1 year to literally transform my life upside down. So if you want to take 2025 by the neck and you want to accomplish some big goals, you know what I'm saying? You want to transform your body. You want to change the person that you are. You want to quit your job. I did all that shit, bro. Did it all in 1 year. All right. So there's two fundamental things that I'm going to talk about throughout this video. Two fundamental things. What's necessary to do this, right, is number one, recreating your belief systems. And number two, you need to have discipline. Okay, so pretty much the first part of this is going to be me explaining to you what exactly I did in order to do that. You see, I'm going to start off by saying this. The world is a mirror. It's not a window. So what am I referring to? You see, the people that are in your life right now, your friends, your family, your girl's friends, if you have multiple, whoever's in your life right now, they're a reflection of you, right? And where are you right now? You're unhappy with where you're at, right?
He's right about that. It's a distraction. It totally is a distraction. There's just so much drama about everybody that it holds you back. You know, and the thing is, people don't want to see you succeed. They don't. People want to see you suffer so they can feel empowered over you. Right? Let's continue listening.
Right? They're a reflection of your mindset, your problems, your belief systems, the level of personal development. They're all a reflection of you. And if you're seeking to elevate out from where you're at, okay, these people are actually going to hold you back down to the level where you're currently at because you're going to feel uncomfortable when you start to rise above them, right? So early on in 2024, I literally cut off all my friends, right? I cut off all.
All right, this last year. Right now we are heading to 2026, and I'm sorry, I'm 2026 is gonna be different. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings, but I'm sorry. I've been stuck in the same position for the long, long time, and it's time for me to get out of this and move forward.
All my friends, we always hear, oh, guys need friends and you need a tribe of men. I'm here to tell you this, bro. If the men in your life are not above you or they're not teaching you shit or they're not elevating you, you don't need a fucking tribe of men. You need to cut them motherfuckers off if you're serious about elevating, because the truth is the people that are around you, they're going to hold you back to where you're currently at. And when you're trying to rise above where you're currently at, you need to disassociate the ties from everything else around you if you're serious about your goals, right? That's why they call it monk mode, because you're disassociating yourself. Because you're disassociating yourself from everybody else around you in order to recreate yourself, right? The truth is your belief systems are what's holding you back from accomplishing everything you want, right? If you don't have the proper beliefs, you will never take the proper actions necessary to hit your goals. If you think you're a fat ass who is unable to get lean and everybody else is on steroids, you're never gonna make a transformation because your belief systems are limiting you from taking the actions necessary in order to actually put in the work and make the changes. If you think that you're never gonna get rich or money is for scammers, you're never gonna get rich and you're never gonna have money because your belief systems are limiting the actions that you can take, right? So the belief system that you have it's limiting your actions. So if you want to change your reality, you need to change your belief system, right? So apart from disassociating myself from everyone in my life, literally friends, even family, right? Girls, I started doing morning affirmations every single morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you think this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is what I did. I'm saying exactly what I did.
I think I'm gonna start doing that. So far, I did like 2 motivational videos. Um, my video is mostly about stacking silver, but I'm gonna do that as well. I'm gonna put some motivation out there, so at least if I can inspire myself, I can go back and listen to that video, so I can inspire myself and maybe inspire others. I'm gonna do the same thing too.
So I was doing morning affirmations, and literally after a week, I started to adapt myself to these new belief systems that I'm capable, that I'm confident, right? I started creating the person that I wanted to. Because the truth is, the person that's required to hit your goals is not the person that you currently are, right? So that's why we have to recreate our fucking belief systems, right? And recreate the way that we think about ourselves. You see, a lot of people, they don't even get past step number one, right? Because they allow other people to take their time, their energy, their attention. They allow other people to hold them back. Oh, I have to eat this food that's unhealthy as fuck because my mom made it and I can't tell her no. Or I have to go out to eat McDonald's because my girlfriend said so. Or I have to go out drinking with my friends. Bro, stop allowing other people to dictate your fucking life, bro. Stop allowing other people to call the shots in your life. That's why your life is fucked up right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of the funniest things that I always hear is, oh, I need to ask my girlfriend. Oh, I need to ask my wife if it's okay with her. Bro, that's exactly why your life fucking sucks. Because you're taking away the power of decision from yourself
Right.
and you're putting it onto somebody else. Motherfucker, call your own shots. When are you gonna draw the line in the sand and become the person that you wanna fucking be? You know what I'm saying? That's the level of decision that it takes. I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I'm cutting everybody the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hang out with no birthday parties. Didn't hang out and fucking drink. Didn't hang out and just, yo, let's hang out and let's go eat ice cream. Or let's just, no, bro. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? I'm recreating my belief system. And if I'm associating with people that are holding me back to my old way of thinking, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to stop my momentum from happening, right? So cut off people, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the first things that I did. And then secondly, I started to build the muscle of discipline. Okay. Truth is, how else are you going to build discipline if you're not doing it through healthy daily habits of building yourself up into a man of character, into a man that you want to be? That's why you see successful people. A lot of them are fucking in shape and ripped because they build their discipline through fitness and they allow that to extend to the other areas of their fucking life, right? So when you're fat and you're out of shape, if you cannot even look after yourself, what makes you think that you're going to be able to look after other people when you have a fucking business, right? If you can't even control what goes in your fucking mouth, how the fuck are you going to be able to control anything else in your fucking goddamn life, bro? Right? So early on in 2024, I was on a fitness journey. I was like, I'm going to fucking get this shit down pat. I'm going to drop my body. If I'm going to get lean, I'm going to get ripped. And I did it in 90 days. And you guys saw the video, right? So doing this daily habit, right, of eating healthy, of going to the gym, of working out, right, allowed me to start developing that muscle of discipline, which a lot of people like to call willpower, which means that muscle that allows you to do the things that you really don't want to do, right? There's a part in the brain, it's called the mid-singular cortex, whatever the fuck it's called, right? Every single time you do something that you don't want to do, it gets stronger. This is proven in science. So you're literally building this muscle of discipline through your fitness, through transforming yourself. And that's what I did last year. And that allowed me to start taking that same level of focus and discipline into the other areas of my life, right? Into my business, into my YouTube, into waking up early, right? So we started to recreate our belief systems. You know what I'm saying? I cut off people. You know what I'm saying? I started doing affirmation in the morning and I started getting in the gym. The next thing that I did was I started reading a lot more, right? And a lot of times I would get sleepy if I read at home. So I started to drive to Barnes and Nobles to start reading. Now, why did I start reading? Because reading, you're literally starting to reshape your way of thinking. All those beliefs that you had about yourself, you start to realize, yo, there's a lot more that's possible. You start to learn more shit. And that starts to reshape your belief system and the way that you view yourself on top of the affirmations. And then
That's true. I don't really have too much time on reading, but I do listen a lot to audiobooks, and it makes sense what he just said.
Once you're isolated from the people that are holding you back, you're able to literally start creating this new fucking person, right? You're seeing your body transform. I was seeing my physique change. I started to develop self-confidence and self-belief in myself, in my abilities. Once I started saying like, yo, I started seeing like, yo, I could really do this shit. I'm literally transforming myself. I'm becoming a man of character. And that allowed me to start taking that momentum and building it up into a big fucking snowball. And this is the power of monk mode, right? Because a lot of you guys get a little bit of momentum and then you guys put your foot off the gas. Oh, I'm gonna go hang out at a birthday party here. I'm gonna go drinking here, or I'm gonna go say what's up to my friends here. And slowly but surely you start to lose that fucking momentum. Instead of day after day applying fucking pressure towards your goals. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? He's really right about that. I was in top shape. I was boxing. I was going to the gym twice a day, and let me tell you, man, when it comes to boxing, I was untouchable. And then I started going drinking, smoking, and got a girlfriend, and all that went to shit. Right? I lost it all. Lost it all.
And, and truth is, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. There were months on end that I didn't get a single text from nobody, a single call from nobody, nothing, because I had literally disassociated myself with everybody in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's the level that you need to be willing to take it to, bro. You need to be willing to sacrifice everything for your goals. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of hate on my comment section sometimes, and I find it hilarious, right? Because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're on steroids. You're on steroids, right? Or you're a scammer. You know what I'm saying? You're just a scammer. And the truth is, bro, that's a compliment because it means that you can't even fathom that what I did was possible because you cannot fathom the level of discipline that it took for me to fucking get there, bro. You know what I'm saying? The level of discipline that it took for me to get there, you guys can't even fathom that that's fucking possible. So you guys like to talk shit, right? I'm here to tell you, bro, that I went months without talking to anyone. The only people I was talking to is my clients. Talk to no goddamn friends, no women, no family members, no fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Did it get lonely at times? At times it did. But it doesn't get lonely if you're putting in the work, if you're busy fucking grinding, if you're busy fucking doing the work that's required to meet your fucking goals, right? This is why people say, oh, go ghost. I'm here to tell you to go monk mode. If you're serious about your goals and you want to make massive fucking progress in your life, let's be honest, bro. Investing your time, your energy, and attention into friends and family and all this shit hasn't gotten where you want to be in life. It hasn't gotten you where you want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? So the truth is, people like to say, oh, monk mode, that's not good for your mental health. I'm here to tell you what's not good for your mental health is looking at yourself in the mirror and not being proud of where the fuck you are and not being happy with the man that you are and not being happy with the progress that you've made and feeling like you've wasted your life. That's not good for your mental health. So how about that, bro? How about you start to realize, you know what? I've been doing things my way this whole time. Let me for once put my bets on myself and start to really work. You know what I'm saying? So this is essentially what monk mode is. It's a total isolation, a total focus towards your fucking goals, right? And the truth is, most people will never accomplish their goals because they're not willing to do what it fucking takes to get there.
Right.
I hear a lot of guys talking, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to huncho, I want to look like you. Oh, you want to look like me? Is that right? You want to look like me? Let me see your level of discipline. Let me see how far you're willing to go. Let me see how early you're willing to wake up. Let me see how long you're willing to stay consistent for. Let me see how hard you're willing to push it when your back is hurting and you got fractures and you're literally shedding tears in the gym because you're in fucking pain and you're still not willing to quit. Let me see how far you're willing to go. And then they want to come out here and say, oh, he's taking steroids. He's a scammer. He's scamming people. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of life, right? People will not understand the level of discipline that it takes to get to a certain position. And that's why I'm making this video, so you guys are aware of exactly how I did what I did last year. So we talked about, I isolated myself from friends, got on my fitness journey to develop discipline, self-belief, and confidence, right? And then another important component is this is women, right? Because the truth is, women are a distraction, bro. Women are a distraction. Up to this point in your life, think about the hours, the years the thousands of dollars you spent on women, bro. Imagine if you spent all that time, all that energy, all that money into developing skill sets, right? So last year I was like, you know what? I've been in relationships in and out with fucking women, spending years of my time, spending thousands of dollars in time, in money, and energy. I'm gonna spend that time on myself. And I started developing skill sets. And that takes time. So I literally stopped talking to fucking women for literally the entire year, bro. No sex. I had no DMs. I had no texts from women. I wasn't flirting. I wasn't doing none of that shit. The truth is, up to this point in my life, I have already proved to myself what I'm capable of. You know what I'm saying? I know that I can get women. I'm not the best looking dude out there, but I'm more than capable of getting women. I've had a lot of bad women before. So I've already satisfied that curiosity and I've already proved it to myself. I was like, you know what? I don't need this shit no more. I'm gonna just focus. You know what I'm saying? So I was literally completely monk mode, bro. I wasn't talking to women. I had no DMs. I had no texts in my phone. No nothing, bro. Right? For 11 out of the 12 months, had no sex, you know what I'm saying? Didn't talk to women, not a single DM. But like one of those months I did, like, let's just say entertain myself. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, complete focus. And that's what really allowed me to take control of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because like we talked about, your belief systems, they dictate your actions. Once you fix that, once you start building your discipline, then you need to start protecting your time, your energy, and your attention, okay? These are the three most valuable things that you have in your life. Your time, because it's limited, and it dictates what you're able to do. Your energy, because you only have a limited amount of energy, bro. If you have friends taking your energy from you, if you have a girlfriend giving you problems, your energy left to actually pour into your goals is fucking 50%, if that. You know what I'm saying? So when I say protect your energy, I'm talking about protecting your emotional, your charismatic, your aura, your energy. So you're able to put that energy and transmute that into building yourself the fuck up, into the fucking gym, into the fucking business, to whatever the fuck you're trying to do. And then last thing is the attention. It's very important, okay? Protecting your time from people that are taking it from you, being selfish with your time, not feeling guilty for it, going to sleep on time, waking up early, your energy, and then your attention, all right? We're being bombarded with constant information. Instagram, YouTube, all this information that's in our heads, texts, calls, messages. This is what's fucking your creativity up, bro. You know what I'm saying? The truth is, if you want to have a business, let's say, and you want to be a creator, or you want to create ideas, or you want to create something, if you're constantly intaking information, okay, your attention, you're not going to be able to create. You're not going to be able to think. You're not going to be able to do anything because your attention is limited, right? That's why when I wake up in the mornings, I do not look at my phone, okay? Because the first thing you do is look at your phone or start intaking information and your attention starts getting fucked. Your day is fucked. You're not going to be able to create. You're not going to be able to flow, right? People want to talk about flow state. One of the best ways to get into flow state is by protecting your attention, right? So we talked about building discipline. We talked about, you know what I'm saying, recreating your belief systems. And then the other thing that I did was my time, energy, and attention. I fucking took ownership of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people take your time. You know what I'm saying? You don't owe them shit. I have people hitting me up. Nah, I'm gonna leave them on red. You know what I'm saying? I got goals. I'm pouring all my energy, all my time, all my attention. And I don't want anybody taking my time, energy, and attention. I'd rather give somebody money than somebody take my time, energy, and attention, because that's the most valuable resource that you have. You know what I'm saying? If you're serious about actually changing your life, you know what I'm saying? You're actually gonna understand what I'm talking about. Lastly, I wanna talk about criticism, right? Because I did receive a lot of criticism last year from friends, from family, from people. Oh, he thinks he's better than us. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he thinks he doesn't answer his phone no more. Guys, look, I'm here to tell you this. If you wanna be exceptional, that means you're not ordinary. That means you're not normal. And if you're not normal, people are gonna talk shit about you. If you're not normal, you're abnormal, okay? And that means that you're gonna feel like people don't understand you. People are gonna misunderstand you. You're not gonna fit in. You're not average, and that's a good fucking thing, because if you were average, you'd be hating your life like everybody else. You wouldn't be liking yourself. You'd be fat and depressed, right? So it's a good thing that other people are kind of critiquing you and they're talking shit, because it means you're not normal. And if you're not normal, that means you're exceptional, you're extraordinary, and there's fucking nothing wrong with that. So if you commit to monk mode, if you really commit to it this year in 2025, understand that all that criticism that you get, it means pretty much that you're extraordinary. And that's the way that I processed it. I was like, yeah, I know you can't relate, bro, because your life fucking sucks. I know you can't relate. My life is fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of who the fuck I am. I go anywhere. I look sexy as fuck. I can go to anywhere in the world that I want and live anywhere the fuck I want. I can do whatever the fuck I want with my life, right? And it's like 5:30 in the morning here. Woke up at 4:30. I was getting some work done, but I decided to record that video for you guys. And as you see, I'm gonna take you guys so you can see the view of the city. But that's essentially what I did last year, bro. Is go extreme monk mode, bro. Basically a little fucking penthouse I got myself. So that's what I did, bro. I went fucking monk mode. And yeah, I felt like I owed you guys this video because I was getting questions like, yo, you should make a video like a life update, or how'd you do it last year? And I just made that video to maybe inspire some people. I'm not bragging by any means because I have a long ways to go. I got a lot of shit to learn, bro, but just a little bit that I've been able to learn and able to accomplish, I'm putting you guys on some game. So that's pretty much the wrap up of this video. Monk mode changed my life. So if you found that helpful, hit the like button. And in the comments, ask me any questions, bro, or write down like what stood out to you. You know what I'm saying? Write down like what part of this talk resonated with you, all right? SouthpawHuncho, checking out. Peace. So I'm gonna talk about.
All right. I just had to share that with 2026 coming, and so many people out there needing direction. I just feel selfish not sharing this, and I'm all about providing value. You know, have a passion on helping people. But if I can't help myself, how can I help somebody else? So whatever I'm learning, I'm gonna share. So please go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification. As you guys know, my video is about stacking silver. That is my journey, and I'm taking those same steps that he's taking to do my goals. All right. So thank you for watching, and let's see what 2026 brings. Okay. So let's see how it brings. So thank you people for watching. I appreciate you, and have a good night. Bye.